Nobody was ready for what happened outside that studio last night. In a moment that's already gone viral, Chrisean Rock, yes, the one who's always at the center of chaos, had an emotional encounter with a fan that literally stopped traffic and left everyone watching in tears. For once, it wasn't about the drama, the fights, or the headlines. This was raw, real, and heartbreakingly beautiful. Cameras caught the exact second a young fan ran up to Chrisean, clutching a poster with her son's face. People watched as Chrisean, usually so guarded, melted. She hugged the fan tight, both of them, in tears. I whispered something nobody could hear, but everybody felt. Moments later, Chrisean pulled out her phone and did what nobody expected. She shared brand new, never-before-seen pictures of her son right there on the sidewalk, showing a side of motherhood the world rarely gets to see. Social media exploded. Fans, critics, even celebs started reposting, asking as Chrisean finally turned a new page. Is this the redemption arc we've all been waiting for? Or is there even more to this encounter than anyone realizes? Stay tuned, because the truth behind that night could change everything. Chrisean Rock's story has never been simple. From the very first time she stepped onto reality TV, people either loved her or loved to hate her. Was never any middle ground. With her wild spirit, raw honesty, and a mouth that could shut down a room, Chrisean became the face of a new kind of celebrity, unfiltered, unpredictable, and absolutely unstoppable. But behind the headlines and the fights, there's always been another Sita young woman trying to figure out her place in the world. While the world watched every mistake she made, from viral arguments to broken friendships, Chrisean's journey has played out like a reality show, on steroids. She was never just fighting her co-stars, she was fighting herself, her past, and the pressure of having millions of eyes on her every move. When news broke that Chrisean was pregnant, the internet lost its mind. Some fans cheered, seeing it as her chance for a fresh start. Others doubted, claiming she wasn't ready for motherhood, that the chaos would never end. Haters made memes, blogs ran hit pieces, and even some former friends threw shade, predicting another reality TV disaster. But Chrisean kept moving forward. She started posting less about the drama and more about her pregnancy, the cravings, the sleepless nights, the moments of doubt, and the dreams for her baby. She wasn't always perfect, but she was always real. Every ultrasound pic got thousands of likes. Every raw, tearful confession turned into a trending hashtag. And yet, no matter what she did, the world kept doubting her ability to be a good mom. It didn't help that Chrisean's love life was a roller coaster, messy relationships, public fights, on-again, off-again drama. Paparazzi snapped photos of her crying in parking lots, arguing with partners, or trying to shield her belly from flashing cameras. The pressure was unreal, and at times even her most loyal fans wondered if she could handle the challenge of single motherhood under a microscope. But then her son was born, and everything changed. Suddenly, the wildest girl in hip-hop was posting late-night bottle feeds, sleepy selfies with her newborn, and captions that hinted at a softer, more vulnerable Chrisean than anyone had seen before. The love for her child was obvious, so was the exhaustion. Every moment, both beautiful and messy, was shared with millions. But even then, the critics didn't stop. They picked apart every photo. Was the baby healthy? Who was the father? Why did Chrisean look tired, sad, or stressed? Some accused her of using motherhood for clout. Others claimed she was hiding something. The pressure grew again. Chrisean took social media breaks, disappeared for days, and rumors flew. Was she okay? Was her baby okay? Would the world ever let her just be a mom? And then, out of nowhere, last night happened. After a long day of interviews and filming, Chrisean stepped outside a studio to find a crowd waiting. But this time, instead of haters or paparazzi, there was a young fan holding a hand-drawn poster of Chrisean's son. Big smile, tiny hands, a message written in marker. "Thank you for showing us the real you." Cameras caught the moment. Chrisean froze, tears in her eyes, and hugged the fan so tight it looked like they'd both waited a lifetime for that second. That's when everything shifted. The crowd cheered. Chrisean's team tried to usher her away, but she refused. She wanted the world to see her motherhood, her struggle, and her love unfiltered and unashamed. For the first time in months, Chrisean went live, sharing new, never-before-seen pictures of her son. No filters. No fancy outfits, just pure love and honesty. Within minutes, the internet erupted. Some fans said it was the most beautiful thing they'd seen all year. Others wondered if this was a sign of real change, the start of a redemption arc for one of the most controversial stars in reality TV. But one thing was clear. The world was finally seeing the side of Chrisean Rock she'd always wanted to show. And maybe, just maybe, her journey as a mother was about to change everything. Not just for her, but for every fan who'd ever doubted their own worth. The moment Chrisean's emotional fan encounter hit the blogs, the internet lost its mind. Within minutes, every major gossip page, rap news account, and reality TV group chat was reposting the clip of her hugging the crying fan and showing those rare, intimate photos of her baby. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag ChrisEan moments. Hashtag redemption arc. Hashtag Chrisean filtered. People who'd spent months trolling her suddenly started writing, "Maybe we judged her too harshly." But with every wave of love comes an even bigger wave of doubt. Some fans weren't convinced. She knew the cameras were rolling. This is just PR. Wait till next week, she'll be fighting again. Watch. Doesn't matter how many baby pics you post, the truth always comes out. Within hours, a few of Chrisean's oldest critics, former friends, castmates, even bitter family members jumped on live to air out old grievances. One ex-friend went viral with a teary IG rant. "Y'all see one hug and think she changed? I've known her since before the fame. She only cares when the cameras are on." Another reality star dropped a cryptic tweet. "Redemption arc, or just another rerun." Fans started arguing in real time, some defending Chrisean, some dragging up every past mistake. It got messier when an anonymous account leaked old voice notes allegedly of Chrisean venting about feeling trapped by fame and motherhood. "Some days I just want to run away. It's too much. Everyone's watching, waiting for me to mess up." The same blogs that just praised her were questioning her fitness as a mom, making wild claims about custody, baby daddy drama, and even CPS involvement. YouTube T channels dropped videos with titles like, "Is Chrisean Rock actually ready for motherhood?" Hidden truth behind her viral fan encounter. Insider leaks, Chrisean still struggling off camera. The fire was back-end this time. It felt even hotter. But Chrisean wasn't running. She went live again, voice trembling but eyes locked on the screen. "Y'all want the truth? Being a mom is hard and I mess up sometimes. But my son means everything to me. I ain't perfect, but I'm not fake either. The love you saw last night was real." The comments were split. "Girl, keep fighting. We believe in you. Real talk, nobody's perfect, but at least you own it. Stop using that baby for clout. Take care of yourself first." While the fans debated, real-world drama hit hard. Chrisean's ex-ode kept quiet for weeks, posted a shady story hinting at legal issues and unfit parenting. He tagged a notorious gossip blog, sending followers into a frenzy. "Y'all don't know the half. Wait till the receipts drop." Within hours, screenshots and fake court documents started circulating. Some claiming Chrisean was about to lose custody, others suggesting new allegations were coming from people close to her. Even her mom was trending after liking a shady comment. Some people ain't cut out for real responsibility. The pressure pushed Chrisean to the edge. Friends tried to get her to log off, but she refused. She went on IG Live late at night, her son sleeping beside her, voice breaking. "I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to be real. All this hate, it's nothing compared to the love I got for my baby." And that's when the first major twist hit. A new fan video surfaced, this one from earlier that day, when nobody thought cameras were rolling. In it, Chrisean is seen helping an elderly woman who fell on the sidewalk, quietly picking her up, fixing her groceries, and waving off people trying to record. The video had no filter, no crowd, no team, just Chrisean, raw and real. Suddenly, the conversation shifted again. People started calling out the haters. Maybe she's just a real person, good and bad. Why do we only want to see her fall? She's allowed to grow. Celebs began weighing in. Cardi B. Ain't nobody perfect, especially not on camera. Let her breathe. Lil Durk. Motherhood ain't easy. Social media make it worse for everyone. The narrative started to flip again. But just as things were looking up, another twist dropped. A verified gossip account posted a leaked DM from a network exec, claiming Chrisean's redemption arc was being turned into a reality TV special. If this goes well, we've got 3 networks bidding. Sure, she gets those fan moments on camera. The internet lost it. Was the emotional encounter real or just a setup? Is Chrisean faking her comeback for another season? Who can you trust when everyone's playing for views? Suddenly, the love, the hate, the hope, it all got mixed up in a hurricane of doubt and drama, and now, with her every move under a microscope, Chrisean faced the biggest question of all. Could she finally prove that her love, her motherhood, and her change were real? Or would the world always see her as a walking headline? What nobody realized was the night wasn't over. A new leak was about to drop, and this one could change everything. Again, the internet was boiling. By the next morning, the debate over Chrisean's viral encounter had split her fanbase and maybe the entire hip-hop world in two. Some called it a turning point, proof she was changing. Others called it a PR masterclass, another reality TV illusion. But nobody expected what happened next. It started on Twitter, where fans started trending to rival hashtags. Hashtag Chrisean changed and hashtag Chrisean capping. For every heartfelt post praising her growth, there were 3 more dragging up old scandals, past fights, or messy IG lives. One supporter wrote, "Motherhood changes you. I see the growth. Give her a chance." But the trolls hit back just as hard. "Stop falling for fake tears. She's been changing for years. Don't let a hug fool you." TikTok went into overdrive. Emotional edits of Chrisean hugging. The fan overlaid with soft music. "She's not perfect, but she's real." Savage reaction videos splicing her crying with past meltdowns. How many chances do you get before it's just who you are? Insta fan pages and T-blogs started posting timelines, Chrisean's highs and lows, side by side. Redemption or rerun? That was the question burning up every comment section. But while the fans fought online, Chrisean's real-world problems were multiplying. Her ex, seeing the viral love, started a series of Insta stories, teasing that he'd expose the real Chrisean if the world kept ignoring his side. He posted blurry screenshots, alleged texts, missed calls, proof that Chrisean was still struggling behind closed doors. He promised a sit-down interview with a notorious blogger, hyping, "Y'all don't know the truth. Wait till you see these receipts." Blogs picked it up instantly. Is Chrisean's redemption real lore about to explode? Baby daddy promises shocking interview, motherhood scandal looms. Even Chrisean's inner circle started cracking. A former friend went on TikTok live, voice trembling with a mix of anger and regret. "She's my girl, but she got issues. I hope she's better, but I'm not sure she's there yet." Fans were left confused. Was the support real, or just jealousy from people who'd lost access to her new world? Then the real bombshell hit. A voice note was leaked to a gossip site. Allegedly, it was Chrisean, in tears, venting to a friend after a rough night. "Sometimes I wish I never got famous. Every time I try to do better, they just want to watch me fall. I'm scared I'm gonna mess this up for my baby." What if I'm not good enough? The world froze. For a moment, even the trolls went silent. Was this just more reality TV drama war? The first time anyone really heard Chrisean's fear unfiltered? Within minutes, the hashtags changed. Hashtag Protect Chris, EAN, started trending with fans demanding people leave her alone. Stop the hate. Nobody's perfect, she's trying. Y'all don't see the pressure these moms go through, especially in the spotlight. Let her raise her son without dragging every mistake through the mud. But haters doubled down too. If you can't handle fame, get offline. Kids need stability, not chaos. All this just to hype the next season. Then came the second Twista Network promo dropped out of nowhere. A teaser for a new reality special, Chrisean, unfiltered, showing never-seen-before home footage. Interviews with her family and the truth about motherhood, no influencer will tell you. Some fans cheered, desperate to see the full story. Others screamed exploitation. She's cashing in on her trauma. Networks milking her pain for ratings again. Even the industry started weighing in. The female rapper posted, they did. This to Cardi, to Summer, to all of us. Social media builds you up just to break you down. Let her live. An old love and hip-hop star added, nobody survives this industry without scars. But real ones keep showing up. Then, the biggest leak. Yet a paparazzi clip showed Chrisean alone in a car, quietly crying after the encounter, clutching a stuffed animal her fan had given her son. No cameras, no fans, just a mom alone, overwhelmed but refusing to give up. That image hit different. It went viral, not because it was dramatic, because it was real. For a moment, the internet's war paused. Even the loudest critics admitted, maybe, she really is trying. But just as the dust settled, Chrisean's ex posted a final threat. You think this is over? The truth drops tonight, and once it's out, nobody will look at her the same. The world held its breath, waiting for the next leak, the next twist, the next headline. Because this wasn't just about Chrisean anymore. It was about every woman, every mom. Every person who ever tried to change the world that keeps making it impossible. And the real test was still to come. As the countdown ticked closer to the ex's promised truth drop, the internet was on fire. News sites, podcasts, and even morning shows had pivoted from political headlines to the new main event Chrisean Rock versus the world. Every app, every platform, every group chat was split into war zones. On Twitter, trending hashtags overlapped. Sometimes in the same thread, hashtag Protect Chris, EAN, hashtag Chris EAN exposed, hashtag Mom Life Unfiltered, hashtag Let Her Grow supporters went all out. All you people do is tear black moms down. Let Chrisean heal. You can't judge her journey unless you've walked in her shoes. Show me a perfect mom on social media. Wait. Haters and skeptics turn savage. Fame is a choice, so is dragging your son into it for clicks. If the leaks are true, she needs help, not another TV special. How many times do we forgive before it's just another episode? TikTokers stitched the crying car footage with Chrisean's old wild moments, asking which is redemption or rerun. One viral edit. Moms on reality TV. A thread showing highs, lows, and breakdowns of every major star from Cardi B to Joseline Hernandez, closing parenthesis, .YouTube, exploded with instant reaction lives. X goes live what's the real tea? Chrisean's tears, authentic or acting? Why do networks profit off black women's pain? Celebrities started weighing in. Cardi B, social media don't care about your healing, sis. Just live for your kid. Young Miami. Motherhood is hard enough without millions judging you. All weird? Tokyo vanity. Some people want you to change until you do, then they mad. You ain't met. Even some of Chrisean's past rivals showed up. Been there, done that. The world loves a comeback until it's real. Give her a break. Nobody survives the blogs and comes out perfect. Industry insiders jumped in too. Networks are milking the drama, but nobody pays for the therapy. All this noise, and the only voice that matters is her son's. Protect him, period. Even news anchors on mainstream TV weighed in, with one panel debating, should fans be part of this story, or is this all just exploitation? What happens when the real truth drops? Does it even matter anymore? Fan pages started campaigns. Hashtag cancel the leak demanding. Chrisean's ex keep family drama offline. Hashtag unfollow the drama asking followers to mute all gossip blogs for 24 hours. To protest the cycle. But the suspense kept building. At 8 p.m., Chrisean's ex finally went live. Hundreds of thousands tuned in, hoping for fireworks, dirt, or at least one moment that would confirm all the hate or all the hope. He rambled. He vented. He showed blurry receipts. But the comments tore him up. You're just bitter. If you cared, you'd talk to her, not the internet. This makes you look worse, not her. By the end, the only thing the world got was more questioned, a tidal wave of support for Chrisean. Even some former haters admitted, if she can survive this, maybe she deserves her peace. But just when everyone thought the drama was dying down, the network dropped another bomb. A surprise sneak peek of Chrisean, unfiltered. Showing Chrisean and her son at home, laughing, crying, and, for a split second, just being human. The clip ended with Chrisean looking at the camera, tears in her eyes, saying, I know I messed up, but I want my son to know I never stopped trying. That broke the internet. Thousands commented, realest moment of her life. Every mom can relate to this. Let her grow, let her love, let her heal. Suddenly, the tone shifted. Not everyone forgave, but everyone understood, maybe, for once. This wasn't about perfection or reality TV ratings. Maybe it was about a mother and her son, trying to survive the world together, and just as the last hashtag started to fade, a mysterious post appeared on Chrisean's IG story. A blurry pic of her son's hand holding hers. The caption, "This is all that matters." The world held its breath. Was this the end or just the beginning of a brand new chapter? Just as it seemed the world was ready to finally give Chrisean a break, a storm started brewing from the one place nobody expected, the industry itself. A leaked email thread from a major TV network went viral, exposing how producers were secretly debating whether to pull the plug on Chrisean's upcoming special. The reason? It's too much real, not enough ratings. Screenshots spread across the internet. If she isn't dramatic, we lose the viewers. This redemption arc is boring, people. Maybe it's time to bring back the chaos or find a new headline. Fans were furious. Supporters trended hashtag let her heal, demanding the network air the special as promised. Haters mocked the whole thing. See? Even reality TV can't stand her when she's not wild. While the blogs debated, Chrisean herself posted a rare, unfiltered live, eyes red, hair messy. She held her son close and faced the camera head-on. Y'all want to know why I cry? Because I'm tired of being a show for people who don't care if I drown. I'm not here to be your ratings. I'm here to raise my son, even if I gotta do it without the world watching. The comments exploded. Keep fighting, mama. This is the realest live I've ever seen. Networks only love you broken, don't give them what they want. But just as support was peaking, the ultimate twist dropped. A notorious gossip page posted a new leak, this time a voice memo allegedly from one of Chrisean's oldest rivals, plotting to expose fresh receipts about her real life. Just days before the special's air date, the post teased Chrisean can pretend to be changed, but the truth always finds its way out. Y'all about to see who she really is again. Fans went wild and the hashtag started spinning again. Hashtag Chrisean exposed to .0. Hashtag let her be. Hashtag here we go again. Even mainstream news picked it up. Is this Chrisean's final test tour another setup? By the industry machine. As rumors swirled, Chrisean went silent for 2 whole days. Not a single post, story, or update. Her closest friends begged her to log off, focus on her son, let the noise die down. But the world waited, searching for any sign of what she'd do next. Then, just before midnight, Chrisean finally broke her silence with one haunting IG story. A photo of her son asleep, her hand gently on his back, and the words, "When the world is loud, I'll be quiet for him." And with that, the internet froze, wondering, would she step away from the spotlight for good? Would the network cancel her comeback? Or would she come back stronger, proving everyone wrong once again? Because if there's one thing the world learned from this saga, it's that redemption isn't a straight line. It's a fight, messy, public, heartbreaking, and beautiful. And as the headlines faded and the next twist waited in the shadows, fans everywhere asked themselves, is this finally the end of Chrisean's chaos, or just the calm before her biggest comeback yet? Now it's your turn. What do you think Chrisean should do next? Should she walk away from the drama and focus on her son, or fight back one more time and show the world the real meaning of redemption? Is it fair for networks and blogs to keep cashing in on her pain? Or is this her chance to finally flip the script on all the haters? Drop your rawest thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Chrisean's change is real? Or do you think the world is setting her up for another fall? Are you